You ready for Christmas?
Hey guys, it's Kayla Waller with Waller Adventures. Today starts one of our family traditions of decorating the Christmas tree. So we're going to follow Darlene and her good friend Sandra and see how it's done.
Hello everyone. We're continuing on with our Christmas traditions. And one of our tradition is to come pick out a live Christmas tree. And we always come to Smith's Tree Farm to do that. You can see there's lots of trees behind us. So we're going to meander through and pick out just the perfect one. Hey, I think I found the perfect tree. Jenna, come help me pick out my tree.
Yes, ma'am.
Turn it for me. Turn it, girl.
So you can see it.
Oh, that is beautiful. That's the one I want. Now, I want to ask you, Jenna.
Yes, ma'am.
I am so proud of you for taking over your family's tradition of selling Christmas trees. Can you give me a little history about that?
Yes. So, in the early 90s, even when I was a little girl, I was born in 1992, my dad started going to the North Carolina mountains to get Christmas trees and would sell them in downtown Kinston. And I remember growing up there and being out there every night with my dogs and the fire barrel and selling Christmas trees. So this spot, actually, my dad's cousin and his wife, Danny Smith and Myra Smith, they sold Christmas trees here for many years, and they decided they wanted to start spending some more time with their family. They're getting some grandkids, and so they came to us and asked us if we wanted to get back into it and kind of continue the tradition out here.
I am so glad that you are. So you're going to plan on delivering my tree tomorrow, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm also thanking you for the 2 wreaths that I purchased. So you also sell wreaths also, correct?
We do. We have the little wire, what do you call them? Frames, yes, frames. Little wire frames, and we have a wreath making machine, and we use clip-ins, and sometimes I will use an actual whole tree.
How about giving us your hours of operation?
So my dad's restaurant, he closes at 2 in the afternoon, so he doesn't get out here until after that. But Tripp and I, we'll usually get out here around lunchtime, and we'll stay till 8 or 9 o'clock at night. We're out here every night. And on the weekends, we'll get out here earlier in the morning.
Thank you so much, and we love our Christmas tree, so please carry on the tradition.
Thank you for coming to us.
You're welcome. Santa, this year we're not going to do our typical theme trees.
Okay.
We're only going to do one tree.
Okay.
And it's going to be the live tree, and it's going to have all the Christmas ornaments from Kayla's years past.
Okay.
So it's going to be a homespun Christmas tree.
All right.
Now that Smith Farms has delivered our tree, the fun begins, putting on the lights. You might want to purchase one of these. It's an extension cord with multiple outlets throughout. It will make your life a lot easier. Plus it has an on and off switch. What do you do with this? Well, this is what you do. You come to the bottom of the tree and you run it up against the spine of the tree, which will allow you to put your lights on, top, middle, and bottom. And usually what I'll do is find a real sturdy branch and I'll wrap it around one time. I don't actually tie it in a knot, I just kind of do like a loop, so that way the pressure of the lights will not pull on it and pull it down. So now it's secured in place. And now randomly throughout the tree, you have outlets so you can plug in your multiple lights.
This is what makes putting up Christmas trees very frustrating to people. You don't put up your lights like this. You put them up in a very organized fashion, so the next year when you're ready to go, you're not facing this.
Another tip about Christmas lights is please plug them in and make sure they work before you put them on the tree. I usually start at the top of the tree with my first strand. So I'm going to plug it in, and I work with my strand on, because that way I can see where my lights are going. Usually I leave this end, which is the female end, at the top in case you want to put a tree topper on that lights up, a star, an angel, etc. Today I'm not going to do that, but I'm going to start the way I always do. I always make sure I have enough lights at the top of my tree to illuminate whatever I'm gonna put up there. Okay, how I put lights on, which is probably different from everyone else, I take my branch and I wrap my lights around my branch. Yes, it takes forever and I have thousands of lights on my tree, but it's beautiful when I get done. I wanted to instruct you guys on how to piggyback onto your drop cord. We have 4 here and 3 here. I think the rule is you can only have 7 on each thing. So that's why we only did 7. So we piggybacked up and down the tree. What you normally do is start with your larger ornaments first, and you hang them in the holes in the trees that you can't do anything about. So you nestle them in, back in the hole, and see they're very reflective of light. So you start with all your similar ornaments and then work to your next ornament. Okay, another tree's done. Of course, I set aside one day to do one tree. And this tree has approximately 2,200 lights on it. And this is the first time I've done a nostalgia tree. It's got a lot of handmade ornaments from my daughter's childhood and a lot of ornaments that people have given us over the years. So I'm glad you joined us. I hope you enjoyed learning about how to make a nostalgic traditional Christmas.